Texas, Washington, Korea, Europe, all over. I was stationed in Italy specifically, and I did one tour in Iraq. I did cable systems installation, so I worked with installing fiber optics and radio and cable system. When I was deployed to Iraq, I was on like a first response medic team. So I was like the first to go out on a team when there was like an accident. That's just kind of the way it works in the military. You end up doing like all kinds of different stuff. The transition, it was really difficult because, you know, being in the military, like you have a sense of purpose, and when you get out, you lose that, and you just feel like worthless. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Early last year, I applied and was awarded a 6-month fellowship through The Mission Continues, which is another nonprofit organization for veterans, giving them an opportunity to like give back to the community and once they transition out of the military. So during my fellowship, I had to choose another nonprofit of my choice to work with for the 6 months, just as a way to, like I said, get involved in the community. So I started doing some research, and I knew that I either wanted to work with children or dogs, specifically Pitbulls. There's just a negative stigma around them that I wanted to help show that was false. I just started doing some research, and I found Pits for Patriots, which was even better than I could have imagined because I got to work with both veterans and pit bulls. So I started working with the dogs and the veterans and just training them. And what Pits for Patriots does is they rescue pit bulls from local Chicagoland shelters and train them to be service animals, skilled companions, and emotional support animals for veterans and first responders. Once they're rescued, we just start off with like behavioral training to see if they can, you know, pass like a canine good citizen test. And if they can do that, then we start training them to see what they are skilled with and what they're capable of, as far as if they would make a good companion dog or if they have some further skills to assist a veteran. It gave me like an opportunity to get back in the community and just another sense of fellowship that I lost when I left the military, because that was like a huge transition. So it was awesome to be able to get involved with both the veteran community again, and of course the dogs are just awesome and naturally provide you know, relief for anxiety, and just being around them was awesome. After being bounced around a couple times from home to home, Pits for Patriots found him. We kind of I think chose each other, but it took a while. Like, it wasn't immediate. Like, honestly, he barked nonstop. I think it was anxiety. Like, he didn't, if he was left alone, like if he went outside to go to the bathroom alone, he would just bark. At the time, I didn't come into working with Pits for Patriots Fury. I didn't come in with the intention of taking a dog home. It wasn't until talking to Kelly about my story that she was like, how would you feel about having a dog for emotional support? And when she said that is what got me thinking, and I started really looking at all the dogs and trying to think what could be a good match for me. And after getting to know all of them, I just fell in love with Conan. I was there to help other veterans, so I never really thought about myself. I guess he's just taught me that you can trust again, and I think I gave that back to him too, because he had his own trust issues and we both did, so we were kind of able to help heal each other. It's so important to get my story out there and let people know that yes, he is a pit bull, and yes, he does provide me with relief from anxiety and PTSD, because people don't think that pit bulls are capable of that. He can sense when I have anxiety, or he can sense when I think I'm about to, and he, stays with me, and in that sense, he provides relief. And I mean, all animals have that instinct in them. It's just some are more attuned to it, and Conan is one of them. Like, he can do a little bit of alerting, like alerting to wake up from a nightmare, or alerting in the during like a panic attack. He doesn't so much need to do it anymore because like things have gotten so much better. He was waking me up from nightmares. There's absolutely no reason to be afraid of pit bulls. Like, it's all in how you raise them, really. The responsibility falls on the owner, ultimately. I mean, any dog has the potential to be aggressive. I've worked with so many pit bulls by this time through working with Pittsburgh Patriots, and not one of them has shown signs of aggression. Treat them like any other dog. I mean, you know what your limits are with animals. Like, you take the same precautions you would take with any animal, and they're no different. They're smart, loyal, loving animals like any dog can be, you know, and is.